now with ARS Rescue Rooter for only $59. But do it fast. This $59 AC tune-up special ends soon. ARS Rescue Rooter. Heating, cooling, and plumbing. Making it work, making it right. Visit arsofvirginia.com.
Call ARS and Rescue Rooter.
Now at 11, more time apart. The president extending the recommended amount of time for social distancing. Why he's backtracking and the warning from experts tonight. Opening day. The much anticipated start of testing at FedEx Field only hours away. How to make sure that you're not turned away. A new reality. The biggest changes that one local doctor is seeing when it comes to patient care, and the three groups of people he says need to create an emergency plan right now.
Now, ABC 7 News at 11 on your side.
Extending social distancing guidelines to stop the spread. That's the word from President Trump, and that likely means weeks more of working from home, distance learning, and closures of small businesses all around the country. ABC 7's Tim Barber is live at the alert desk. And Tim, as we mentioned, we're talking about several weeks here.
And just days ago, the president was talking about loosening those restrictions by Easter. But tonight, his plan to extend those guidelines through April finally lined up with the fact that doctors and scientists believe things are about to get a lot worse.
Over the weekend, we found empty metro stations and desolate baseball stands. Eerie images that are likely to stick around as COVID-19 cases continue to rise.
Nothing would be worse than declaring victory before the victory is won.
Tonight, President Trump changing his tune, backtracking on his hope to reopen communities by Easter, urging residents to continue following social distancing guidelines through the end of April.
I want the American people to know that your selfless, inspiring, and valiant efforts are saving countless lives. You are making the difference.
COVID-19 cases across the DMV surged beyond 2,400 cases, which includes dozens of deaths. Maryland Governor Larry Hogan never bought into the idea things could start getting back to normal around Easter.
We don't see any way that we're going to be opening back up in a couple of weeks. The Washington metropolitan area has, Maryland, D.C., and Virginia, quadrupled in the past week, and we see that continuing to grow exponentially, and we think in 2 weeks around Easter, we're going to be looking a lot more like New York.
Now President Trump agrees we're just weeks away from the pandemic's peak, and he's warning Americans that social distancing is the only way to win.
The better you do, the faster this whole nightmare will end.
President Trump says the coronavirus task force will have an updated plan with new data on Tuesday. Carl.
Thank you very much. And tonight, the United States continues to be the country with the highest number of confirmed cases. But the president says that's only because we've conducted more tests than any other country. This is where we stand locally. With confirmed cases, the district increased its count by 59 in a 24-hour time period, bringing D.C.'s total to 401. In Virginia, there are 890 cases, the majority in Fairfax County. And Maryland has the most cases in the DMV with more than 1,200. With the number of cases going up across the country, the president is getting support from his coronavirus task force on the decision to delay lifting restrictions until the end of April. Sinclair National correspondent Christine Frizzell with details on the push to slow the spread.
The decision supported by infectious disease expert Dr. Anthony Fauci, who earlier in the day predicted millions in the United States could be infected and deaths could exceed 100,000.
The idea that we may have these many cases played a role in our decision in trying to make sure that we don't do something prematurely and pull back when we should be pushing.
Part of that push includes new hospitals to be built by FEMA, delivery of new ventilators and protective equipment, and a new 5-minute coronavirus test just approved by the FDA. But the peak death rate in this country could still be 2 weeks away, according to the president, who says at least 2 health insurance companies will waive copays and deductibles for coronavirus treatments. And he resurrected an old policy to try to increase business when the doors reopen.
Restoring the deductibility of meals and entertainment costs for corporations so that corporations can send people to restaurants and take a deduction on it like they did in the old days.
Now, despite another month of this new normal, the president remains optimistic, saying by June 1st, we will, quote, be well on our way.